MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. Number 86 makes his big league debut right after this. Yu Darvish, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yu Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery, has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider, will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers of the game, and you'll know early if he's seeing a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts, it's going to be a long day for those guys swinging the bats.
First pitch, 107.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
In is Christian Yelich, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike one. Man at first for him following the one-out single. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
2 balls and a strike now. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone.
A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Souza going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope, at the ball.
Cain is off of first with 2 away. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Three and 0 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And that's finally over for a strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
That is pitch. The left fielder, number 8, Ryan.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2. Here's the 1-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Here's the 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Brewers strand a couple, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Brett Anderson, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't very good. Knocked out after 3 innings and took the loss. They're expecting much more from him, and he needs to get off to a flying start in this one.
Hit down the third baseline. Sogard has it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything, or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Stepping in now, Nico Horner. Line drive to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys, because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Justin Smoke now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
First baseman, number 12, Justin Smoke.
First offering on its way.
0-1 for count.
A 1 pitch on its way. Fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Into the box, Omar Narvaez, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. Ball and a strike.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
No score here as we play inning number 2. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
2-2.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Grounded back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a one-out single.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. One 0 count. Here it is. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. Right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base. 2 out, nobody on. And my goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball 3.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference. Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally, he'd be closer to 27 instead.
The 1-1 home. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
He pulls this one into right. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. In now, Victor Caratini, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Arcia has it. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
At the plate now, David Bodie. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Again, another foul ball. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Batting seven, the third baseman.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Now to the plate, P.J. Higgins. And as you could imagine, the butterflies are fluttering as this is his first major league at-bat.
Yeah, you just don't have the opportunities to fail when they invest minimal money in you. It shows how hard this guy has had to work to grind through the minor leagues and get to this point.
The 1-0.
Nope. Outside.
Runners on first with 1 down. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily. Now batting, Jared Young. And he'll make his major league debut here. Always fun to watch a guy get his career started.
I know exactly what this guy's feeling right now, Matty, and I can tell you this. Fact, he cannot feel his legs right now. The only thing I was concerned about my first big league AB is if the camera guys could see my legs shaking.
From the stretch. Popped up. Smoke is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 0-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. Third inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. A base hit in his first trip. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Count is 1-2 now. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And here's Christian Yelich now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0. And that one got a piece of him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. From the belt, kicks and deals. 2 out with the man at first. Looked like the curveball slipped out that time. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line, but this will land untouched.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Again, he sends it out of play. A runner on first with 2 away. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Brewers strand 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Now here's the pitch. Now Anderson right back after it here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. 0-2, here it comes. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Liner in there for a base hit.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Standing in now, Nico Horner, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Garcia gloves it to second for 1. To smoke at first, and they get them both.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
So base is empty now after the double play, and next to bat will be the outfielder Kyle Schwarber. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Line toward right center. Kane is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Cubs are down quietly. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Ryan Braun steps in to get things started. Here's the first pitch to him. Too high, 1-0. Braun, a 36-year-old veteran. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
The 2-0 on the way.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way.
Nope. Ball 1.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Comes set, now the pitch.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Next for Milwaukee, Omar Narvaez. He singled his last time up. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Stepping into the box, Orlando Arcia. He drew a base on balls his first time up. He's set, and the pitch. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And no advance. It's ball 1. The set, and the 1-0. Swing and a ground ball to third. On it goes right through him into left field. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
To the plate now, Brett Anderson. Here's Eric Sogard. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Hit softly down the line at first. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 0-2, here it is.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 Milwaukee. Brandon Woodruff is out from the bullpen here as he'll be making his 5th appearance this spring training.
Brandon Woodruff.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Steven Souza. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The right fielder,
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Souza, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Misses, ball 2. Grounded down the 3rd baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. King is there, and he has it for the 1st out.
now batting.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Swung on and missed, 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
All even now, 2-2.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Reined in. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter,
Digging in, David Bodie. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. First pitch coming, here it is. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, P.J. Higgins.
Into the box now, P.J. Higgins. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. It remains 1-0. Ready for another shot now. Lorenzo Cain, 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play.
Lorenzo Cain.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 to him now. Here's the pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in, Christian Yelich. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and he will fight the Cactus League sky as he puts this one away for out number 1. Ready once again, Keston Hiura. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Line to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Ryan Braun now. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. Brewers are out in front, 1-0. Trey Shupon makes his way toward the mound now as he'll appear in his 6th ball game of the spring. Into the box now, Jared Young. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Higgins has been a great story in the baseball world lately. His game has taken some major strides since his early days in the minor leagues, and he's had to prove himself time and time again to get to this point.
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life? Grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues. But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
Jason Kipnis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Cubs, number 27, Jason Kipnis.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. It's a solo homer here for Jason Kipnis. And the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Striding in, Nico Horner. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, and the defense is thinking, give it to us again and we'll roll it over all day long. Don't think that's not in his head right now as he steps to the plate.
And this one's in the dirt. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
In the dirt, and now let's see. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. High in the air out to center field. King is there, 2 gone. So a runner at first with 2 away. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. He's set. Here it comes.
Oh, that's cool.
Here it comes, 1-0. Right side, hit hard. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
At the plate, Steven Souza fouled away. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he lays off for ball 1. The set and the 1-1. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. 5 innings complete, all even now at 1-1. Alzolay will come on and get some work as he makes his 2nd appearance so far this spring. Into the box now, Justin Smoke. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Around first, he's digging for second. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Now back.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
So now to the plate, Omar Narvaez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
At the plate now, Orlando Arcia. 1-0 the count. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Fly ball heading for the alley. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases.
Now batting, the third baseman, Eric Sogard.
In now, Eric Sogard, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2 out here and a runner at second. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Standing in, Lorenzo Cain. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
The right fielder.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Ready with the 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the 6th. 2-1 Milwaukee. Aaron Wilkerson will come on now and take the ball for the 4th time this